Burn the witch.
What?
Crucify the impure.
We take one step back, then another. What we find outside is not a blinding realm of light, but churning blackness, and the stench of blood and rust. Metal clanks, growing louder with each heavy footstep of the approaching night. Man, first time I got here, I was like, really? Like, you just did the open the door thinking we're gonna conclude and step into a realm of light device. You used that device fucking an hour ago. Now we're doing it again. I think in retrospect, I think it's good at the end of the day, is what I'll say, but I do think they could have changed up the way both of these instances were approached. Like, when Michelle steps out of the past, the mansion in the past, in the reconstruction of the era, I think that should have just, like, teleported him immediately back into the present, instead of, like, oh, dramatic theatrics, oh my god, was everything I did in vain? Seeing, like, the aftermath of Morgana's death play out. And I think that would have made this moment hit a bit harder, because it's very, very similar in execution. But yeah, again, in retrospect, end of the day, with hindsight, this is still well executed, well done. Just a minor blemish on an otherwise immaculately constructed narrative.
Death to the unholy. 3 days and 3 nights, hanged upon the cross, purified by the fires of heaven. Death.
What's going on? I never summoned this thing. Even though we're no longer holding hands, I can feel Morgana tremble. It's you! My nose was trembling. I can feel Morgana trembling. She's no longer the witch, the once absolute ruler of this domain, but a frightened young girl. Placing my arm around her shoulders and pulling her in, I stare, half dumbfounded, at the night.
It is our holy duty, as knights of the church, to deliver punishment unto the heathen, who made a pact with the devil. The night draws nearer and nearer, its movement sluggish but constant.
Didier. Wait, for real?
Crucify the witch. Cast judgment upon the demon. The word witch, coming from the delirious, vengeful phantom's mouth, proves far more distressful for Morgana than me. Whoa, hold on. What's Dee doing here? Please come to your senses, Didier. I know it's you. Judgment. Crucifixion. Execution. No, I'm not. I'm not a witch. The night is partially occluded by the dark, writhing miasma enveloping him, but he bears the same muscular build as the Didier I knew in life, and he's unwaveringly determined to see us executed. Didier, this is not how I had hoped our reunion would go, Didier. Why, after so very long, is this how the three of us find each other again?
Images flashed through my mind. The day I left the Boulanger estate, when Didier promised me we would one day meet again. My audio's fucking up. I gotta fix that. Sorry. Man, this is probably the finale. Can't be having technical hiccups here. Maybe that's in the spirit of it, though. You know, the chaos comes full circle. Them each giving me a hug before I climbed into the carriage. Images flashed through my mind. The day I left the Boulanger estate, when Didier promised me we would meet. What the fuck? We're getting all the greatest hits in this finale episode. Images flashed through my mind. The day I left the Boulanger estate, when Didier promised me we would one day meet again. Them each giving me a hug before I climbed into the carriage. First Didier, then Georges. Is this my fault? Is he here because I wish to be reunited with my brothers? Is this the way fate chose to grant that wish?
Burn the witch.
Well, look at that. Guess I'm not your only blockheaded brother, huh? Georges, before you get any bright ideas, Michelle, it's not your fault our long-awaited family reunion didn't quite go as planned. Just like me, Dee cursed himself. Only it seems his was a whole lot more powerful. God, I really didn't pay a lick of attention to either of you, did I?
The unclean witch must be purified from this world. It is my duty.
Hey, Dee, are you in there? I shoved a whole lot of crap onto your plate. Keeping up the family name, taking care of Mom, just about everything I could leave to you, I did.
I must uphold the honor of the family name.
And then, when it was all over, I blamed you for killing our little brother. I was convinced that you could do anything, that you were stronger than anyone.
Crucify the witch.
I'm sorry, Dee.
Burn the witch.
He continues his plodding march forward, seemingly unaffected. It's impossible to tell if Georges' words are getting through to him. Stop, Didier. Please. And my words don't seem to be either. Didier! Nah, I didn't like that. Wait. Didier! He's closing in on us, and we're running out of space to retreat. All right, Dee. If that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gotta be. All right, Dee. If that's how it's gotta be. Just this once, okay? Ah! Hitting my mic stand. Everything to ruin this beautiful moment. The night takes another heavy, merciless step toward us. The exit's right there, but we're backed up against the wall. The end was almost within our grasp, yet it seems so hopelessly far away now. Please, Didier, don't do this. I know you don't actually want to hurt anyone. Didier! The knight raises his sword, thrusting it forward with a sharp whoosh. Jesus, what am I, my grade 3 teacher? Thrusting it forward with a sharp whoosh. Death! But then, breaking free from my grasp, the painting leaps into the air. I'm really sorry. You got stuck with a pair of dolts for brothers. Georges! The next second, my eldest brother's blade pierces Georges. Georges! Georges! His form wavers momentarily before fading into the darkness, his voice lingering behind. Don't worry about me, Michelle. I got my share of redemption already. I know it can be a bit of a pain, but do for D what you did for me. Would you? Now go on. Call out to him. Suck in a big old breath. And call out to our brother with everything you got. George.
It is my duty to punish the impure, to uphold the Bollinger name.
Didier! Despite having already stabbed Georges, the knight continues his march, blade pointed straight at me. I clench my teeth and glare at my eldest brother. Running is out of the question. This doesn't have to go on any longer.
It is my duty as the eldest son.
You deserve to be freed from your bonds as well.
Be gone from this world.
Didier! I shout his name with every ounce of air in my lungs. His eyes go wide, and his blade swerves off course, missing my heart. And piercing my gut instead. Didier, it's okay. You can let go now. It's not your responsibility anymore. You have no duty to anything anymore, Didier. I reach a hand out for my brother. Blood spills from the hole in my abdomen in rhythmic spurts, and I can feel something hot rising in my throat, but that doesn't stop me. That doesn't stop my hand crawling through the air toward him. He's my brother. I have to do whatever I can for him. Free him. Bring him back. Didier, there's nothing here in need of your judgment. With shaking fingers, I clasp my brother's arm. I squeeze, holding on with what vigor remains, and give another shout. Look me in the eyes, Didier. Please. Hear my voice. Hear your brother's voice. I can't stand to lose anyone else. If you don't come to your senses, then Georges' sacrifice will have been in vain. It's time for you to break free. For all three of us to be free. The curses we placed on ourselves. Didier, please. I hear a sound that's somewhere between a grunt and a gasp. My vision's gone blurry, so I blink hard several times, clearing my eyes to get a better look at him. Didier. I see his face, twisted in anguish. Michelle. Didier. Oh, thank goodness. You heard my voice.
Did did I do this to you, Michelle?
It's nothing.
I've made the same terrible mistake once more.
Didier,
I caused you harm, attempted to take your life.
it's all right, Didier.
Michelle,
Release yourself from the chains that bind you.
but
Those aren't your duties anymore. You don't have to protect the family name or uphold the Order's standards. You can do as you wish.
Punish me for my wrongdoing. Please, Michelle, punish me.
Didier,
Cast judgment upon me.
it's all in the past. Judgment is not necessary for anyone.
That doesn't change what I did. I killed you. I hanged you from a cross. I must be made to pay for my sins. Punish me, Michelle. I implore you.
Didier, I think I know now why you never removed your helm that day. Why you remained silent for the whole ordeal.
Michelle,
You were crying, weren't you? Weeping for me. Your tears are atonement enough for me.
Michelle,
You bore a great deal of responsibility in life. As the Bollinger's firstborn, you were obligated to protect the family's honor. And as a knight of the church, you were tasked with the duty of my execution. You had no other choice. I sincerely believe there was nothing else you could have done. I bear no grudge against you, no resentment for the decisions you were forced to make, and I certainly don't curse you. Let's just forget it all. It's long over and done.
still it was a mistake I never should have made. I took the life of the purest soul I know. There's no honor in that.
Didier,
I put protecting the family name above protecting my actual family. You trusted me. You believed in me to the very end, and I killed you. I knew what I was doing. I knew you weren't cursed. I knew you weren't a witch. I knew you weren't a demon child. You were never unclean. You're my brother. You're your family. And I robbed you of your life. There's no one in this world more unfit to be a knight than me.
you don't have to be a knight anymore. You don't have to be the Bollinger's firstborn son. Deciding not to wear those labels won't make you any less the brother I always loved. I'm honored to have been born into the same family as you.
Michelle.
There's something I never had the chance to tell you, Didier. All my life. I looked up to you, admired you, and I still do, even now. If there's a next life awaiting us, I hope we can be brothers again, Didier. Would you mind if I wished for that?
No. No, of course not. Please do. And I hope you'll allow me to wish for the same. I love you, Michelle.
God, for some reason that line on the first go with this image, like that's what I remember about this scene. I didn't remember any of the other lines of dialogue for that entire scene up till now, except for this. This is the one that hits. And it's simple. But this is the I love you that resonates above all others in the game for me. For some reason. Something about it, man. And man, it's hard to act this. I'll do my best in the actual dub. Because I'm Michelle and all of his brothers. I am all the Boulanger boys. Even the dad. So yeah. It's first thing in the morning, I haven't eaten. Hopefully that was an acceptable performance.
I love you, Michelle. My dear little brother.
No.
My dear little brother.
Upon those words, Didier's phantom begins fading away. A white mist that almost looks like it's made of undulating particles of light rises up around him. And before he's completely enveloped, I catch a glimpse of the tears streaking down his cheeks. Streaking his cheeks. It's the first time I've ever seen him crying. I attempt to give him a smile in return, but if I were to guess, I'd say it probably looks rather forced. The fact that I'm fighting back tears at the same time certainly isn't doing anything to make it convincing. Good God. Water went down wrong way. Before he's completely faded away, I wrap my arms around my brother's shoulders, much like he did for me on the day of my exile. Not as an eternal farewell, but as a promise that we'll meet again. Didier, Georges, right now, in this moment, I have no regrets about being... Sorry, that choked me up a bit. Right now, in this moment, I have no regrets about having been born a Boulanger. All I have is great pride. So I pray that one day, be it 10 or 1,000 years from now, the three of us can be reunited. I've got a number of things going through my mind right now. Morgana, I'm just not sure how to put any of it into words. Don't worry. Those words say everything. Don't worry. Those words say everything. You can cry if you want. I won't mock you. I promise. No, I won't cry. I'll save my tears for our reunion. Oh. That painting. It didn't have to get itself destroyed. It'll be fine, I'm sure. I have faith. And as you know quite well, wishes do come true. Would you mind giving me a hand, Morgana? I'm going to need a little help getting back up. Hold on. I'm going to need a little help getting back up. After a moment's pause, she hesitantly extends her fleshless hand. I clasp the bones, and with her aid pull myself to my feet. Blood spurts from my gut as I do. There's not much in the way of pain, strangely, only creeping exhaustion. I feel like my legs will give out if I so much as give them the chance. Leaning on Morgana, we make our way back to the entrance. You're not going to disappear, are you? Don't worry, Morgana. I won't disappear. All right. Let's open the door. Together. Bring light into this world of darkness. Move forward. Start anew. Brighter. Let's. I take in a deep breath. Look up at the door. My eyes on the future. It's time to open the door, not to an ending, but the door to a new beginning. And that one has a different feel, doesn't it? May the world that awaits us be filled with light. And here it is, my favorite track in the game, a top 10 song of all time. Immersed in near blinding light, we press onward. It's white in all directions, not the tiniest speck of color to contaminate it. In fact, the concept of direction doesn't seem to exist in this world. Only pure, never-ending white. Actually, no, that's not right, now that I consider it. I was thinking of white as an absence of color, but white, the color, fills this plane. It's all disappearing. We made the right choice, didn't we? Oh, look at that face, man. Yes, this is how it is meant to be. You are a rather impressive man, I hope you realize. Not only did you free 3 trapped souls, you also saved your brother. I didn't do any of that alone. Without help, I doubt I would have made it this far. I would have shattered yet again until nothing was left.
And Giselle gave you that strength.
She did.
So what, you're going to wait here for her?
I am.
In that condition?
I won't let myself disappear before she's made it back.
Do you remember the warning I gave you in this mansion? In the mansion? Do you remember the warning I gave you in the mansion? About how, if a soul is damaged and destroyed, it's wholly and utterly erased from existence. Never to return in any shape or form. If you lose much more blood, that's what will happen to you. You'll be erased forever.
Don't worry. I won't let that happen.
You push yourself too hard, Michelle. I feel like you're hurt in some way almost... I feel like you're hurt in some way almost every time I see you. Though I suppose about half of that would be my doing.
You may have caused me some pain, but I also wouldn't be here without you.
What?
I mean it.
If you say so.
Besides, I've practically only ever seen you hurt too.
I suppose so.
Whatever form your soul may assume in your next life, I'll be praying there's far less pain in it for you.
This is why I'll never get along with you. Always concerned about others. Can I ask you something? If you were to be born again, would you want it to be in a fully male body?
That's what I've always wanted. So yes, I would.
In your next life, if you have one, do you want to see Giselle again?
Absolutely I do.
And what if you could only have one or the other? Which would you choose?
Do you even need to ask?
No, I suppose not. You know, I'm neither a witch nor a saint, just an ordinary powerless soul now. So my wishes aren't likely to cause any more miracles. But I think I'll wish for something anyway.
For what?
Not telling. Well, I'll be off then.
All right.
I didn't think it would be so difficult to come up with parting words.
You can say whatever you like. The first thing that comes to mind is fine.
Okay. Then I'll say to you the same thing I said to them. Farewell, Michelle, until our souls cross paths once more in the boundless sphere of fate.
Farewell, indeed.
If, however, if by some infinitesimally low chance we do happen to meet again, would you be my friend?
Morgana, absolutely. I wouldn't want it any other way.
I'm not a nice person, you know. I'm nothing like the white-haired girl. I'm sure to be off-putting and rude, to cause you much grief and pain.
Don't worry. I'm resilient enough to handle a little pain without pulling away. You're fine as you are. You don't need to change. So let's meet up in our next lives and become good friends.
Not good friends, and not acquaintances either. Just plain friends. Understood.
Understood.
I'm rather looking forward to it. Now, this is goodbye for real. So I suppose I'll part with some uncharacteristic honesty. I'm glad to have had you in my life, Michelle. And thank you for everything.
Morgana,
Farewell.
until our souls cross paths once more. Tell me this isn't perfection. It's so quiet. So unbelievably desolate. Giselle, you endured centuries waiting for me to return. I'll wait right here for as long as I must. Yep. Now this right here, yeah. This is my favorite directed sequence in this game. It's just like this song, it's it so perfectly captures everything we've been through on this arduous odyssey. And with these visuals of, wow, we'll see more. I can feel the mansion, the gathering place for the departed, fading away. I did it, Giselle. I broke the curse. I cast off the darkness. I saved Morgana. And all the other souls trapped there. And all the other souls trapped there. I couldn't have done it without you. I miss you, Giselle. All I want is to see your face, to hear your voice, feel your warmth, tell you how much I love your smile. Just all of this washes over you as we slowly and gently say goodbye to everything. Everything in the mansion, all we've seen these past 8 chapters. Puts it into perspective. It's like almost comedic. It's like home, even though it was hell. But it's just a mansion at the end of the day. Where are you, Giselle? I know I said I wouldn't let myself disappear until you came back. And I'm wishing with all my might for my body to hold out. But it doesn't seem to be working very well. I'm coming to realize as I grow weaker that the will of one man is nothing in the face of the will of the universe. Where are you, Giselle? I can't see you anywhere. Chills. I can see right through my hands, Giselle. My lower body is already gone, and the rest of it is following. I hope you'll still be able to find me, even without a body. I'm not actually sure if it looped for me the first time around. I think it was like, it's pretty perfectly timed to my reading speed, which was unbelievable. I've lost my voice now, Giselle. I don't have much left to lose. I'm dissolving into the light. Say my name, Giselle. I want to hear you. Say my name. I'm here, waiting for you. The impossible number of books. It's been real. Where are you, Giselle? Am I making it through to you, even a little? I need you. I can't allow myself to disappear until you've returned. Giselle. For the fan dub, it will likely be it's going to be a pain in the ass to sync all the recordings to the game itself. So I'm thinking of just doing an audio drama, but you can bet your ass that we're going to be using all these backgrounds and do sequences like this justice, if not rip these sequences from the game themselves, like for a few specific instances. If they're this good, you know. But yeah, it's probably just gonna be the voices, music, sound effects, and backgrounds, with the CGs as well. Not sure if I'll leave them cropped or in their original aspect ratios. Michelle. Because, you know, there are a few that are original for this release that are in widescreen, so it would be weird to have them inconsistent. I'm not sure if this is one of them, but regardless, it is radiantly beautiful. Finally! I finally found you! I'm sorry it took so long. Don't worry, Michelle. I know that's you. I'll always be able to recognize you, no matter what. You don't have to be afraid. I wouldn't have made it out if it weren't for you, Michelle. A ray of light reached deep into the darkness, all the way down to where I was lost. It was a light more radiant than anything I've ever seen. So much so I couldn't hold back my tears. You fought so very hard. You broke the mansion's curse, released it from the darkness. I was right about you. You are strong. Immeasurably so. Can you hear me there, Michelle? I'm sorry for keeping you waiting so long, for letting you deteriorate like this. But thank you. Thank you for waiting. Now, it's time for us to return back to our rightful places.
So please, Michelle, don't disappear on me. Don't let your soul's flame be extinguished. I beg you, keep holding on. There's still so much I need to tell you. I want to hear your voice. I want to feel your arms around me once more. I don't care when, as long as I can have that someday. So that means I need you not to disappear on me. Michelle. Michelle. I believe in you, Michelle. I believe you're still there. That you're still holding on. So I ask that one day you'll come and take my hand again. Yukimasa Aida. Well, hey, look at that. We beat the game. Thanks to all of you who watched consistently. I know it's not the most popular I'm not super popular around these parts, but you know, if anyone's enjoying, that's good enough for me. Well, not really. I wish more people watched, but spiritually, it's good enough for me. Like, sincerely, if anyone is engaged with this series and enjoyed it and looked forward to it, then that's truly that warms my heart, fills it full. There they go. All these denizens of the mansion we knew so well fade into the ether. Hello? Anybody in there? Class is about to start, and last I checked, the teacher never came in through the window. All right, just a second. You've been doing that a lot lately, just staring out the window? You watching for something or just spacing out? There's this girl who's usually out there around this time every day. Right over there. See her? Ah, that one. Looks like she goes to the junior high a few streets down. That's what I thought. But look at her hair. That flaxen color. It's almost the exact same color as mine. I can't get her out of my mind. Oh, really? If you're that interested, why not go have a chat sometime? I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Obviously, you've got to go with the old classic, hey, baby, want to get some ice cream and hang out? That sounds like a great way to get slapped. I'm not trying to pick her up. You're lying to yourself, man. No, I don't know. I'm curious, that's all. And I'm curious what makes your head work, because it sure ain't what everyone else's runs on. Now get moving, it's almost time for class. Wait, I'm coming. I wonder what her name is. Hey, did you hear about the new ice cream shop that just opened up down by the bus stop? I did. And I hear their mint is super good too. Now I want to try it. What do you say? Want to go check it out? Let's go. Get some of that mint with a big pile of chocolate chips on top. Oh, I know. I'll get a double scoop. That sounds amazing. I'm going to get a double too. I bet the line's going to be crazy. These backgrounds are gorgeous. We'd better get going or... What is it?
Oh, wait.
Ah! There's a cute boy who goes to that school there, and I think we just locked eyes for a second. Oh, what's he look like? A prince! A prince? Seriously?
I feel like this isn't the Nelly voice I did. Maybe it is. It doesn't sound right. I don't know why.
Don't you be making fun of princes now? You're not 9, you're 14, and you still haven't grown out of your fairy tale phase. Like, oh my god. Just you wait. One of these days I'll meet a real prince, and then you won't be laughing anymore. Like you'd ever be able to get a real prince's attention. Hey, that's not very nice. Jerk, blockhead, meanie.
Her insults haven't changed.
Come on, let's get going. Oh, fine. I'll show you one day. That is my prince.
We couldn't be luckier to have a talented engineer like yourself assigned to our branch.
You give me too much credit, sir.
You don't give yourself enough credit. I've seen your record. You come highly recommended from HQ. I've got high hopes for you.
The higher your hopes, the greater the fallout when I make a mistake, which frightens me.
What you call a mistake is generally what we refer to as a great accomplishment.
I don't think I've ever met anyone as close to the perfect human being.
Oh, no. I don't think I've ever met anyone as close to the perfect human being as you.
I am far, far from perfect.
You Japanese really are a humble lot, aren't you? What is it?
I thought I just saw a woman I recognized.
We get a lot of tourists from your parts of the world around here.
She's not Japanese. No, I must have been imagining it. This is my first time in France, after all.
The art museum!
Shopping! Oh, there, I see.
The art museum! Shopping! How can you take a vacation to France and not want to see the art?
We were there all day yesterday. And you agreed before we left today would be a shopping day.
That was before I realized just how big it was. Just how many beautiful paintings they had on display. There's no way one day is enough to see it all. One whole day of my vacation bored out of my...
One whole day of my vacation bored out of my skull. Not like you can eat the stuff, so what good is it anyway?
Please?
How about this? We go to a different museum, just no art this time.
Oh? What kind of museum, if you don't want to look at art?
A torture museum.
I'll go.
Please take me? Like, actually, please?
I think I hate you.
Lighten up! You telling me you don't want to see centuries of torture devices from all around the world?
Absolutely not! Then we stick to the plan and go shopping. Oh, have it your way. But you didn't have to be so... Watch out behind you! What? Ah! What? Ah! God damn, that hurt!
Oh, I'm sorry. Learn to watch where you're walking, why don't you? And if you're so desperate to make a damn ruckus, go find a cafe somewhere out of the way. Let's do that whole line with that accent, actually. I sort of decided midway through that I would return to it. Because it makes sense now. Learn to watch where you're walking, why don't you? And if you're so desperate to make a damn ruckus, go find a cafe somewhere out of the way. Well, excuse me, princess. I apologized, didn't I? No need to be such a dickwad. Have you ever heard of talking, or is yelling the only thing you're capable of? This is why I can't stand tourists. Have some damn consideration for the people who aren't just here to fool around. For the love of God. The hell's got your panties in it? And he's gone.
That sure was something.
Something is right. An insufferable asshole, more like. Burn in hell, motherfucker!
That said, I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
Nah, it's just your imagination. You there, the paper. Good Lord, the stock market is a damn mess. What a nightmare. The tourists don't know how to shut up. The French are a bunch of stuck-up snobs. The pizza's awful. Nobody knows how to make spaghetti. Maybe I should just pack up my bags and forget it all. What the hell is this? An article about the human voice. Scientists are studying the effect certain frequencies in the human voice have on the brain. Keep this mumbo-jumbo out of the paper, my God. Save it for some paranormal or science magazine. Back to the stocks page. Ah! Damn it, the wind got my hat! What is wrong with today?
I believe this is yours.
Yeah. Thank you.
The pleasure is mine. Have a nice...
Hold on a second.
Yes?
First off, before I say anything, I am not trying to hit on you. Don't get the wrong idea. Now, have we met before?
We have, yes.
When? And where?
A long, long time ago. Much too long for you to remember.
Excuse me?
Our paths crossed in a mansion many, many years ago. I'm glad to see that you haven't changed a bit.
I'm not particularly in the mood for jokes and supernatural nonsense today.
I'm quite serious.
One more question. Do we have any shared acquaintances?
We do, yes. Though I could not say whether she is here or not. Hopefully you have the chance to cross paths with her. I, too, am looking for someone. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, goodbye.
There are memories ingrained in my soul. Over the years, they've grown gradually more distinct. And now, at the age of 21, I remember everything. Were I to tell this to anyone, they would think me mad. So I've kept it to myself my whole life. I remember many ages ago, there was a mansion. There I met and lost someone dear to me. There I waited for him to return. I remember all the centuries I spent waiting. And I remember he almost lost his soul trying to save me. I am, once again, waiting for him. I'm making my way to where that mansion once stood. A single red rose in hand. A rose containing all my hopes, my dreams, my love. A prayer that it might one day reach you. Roses make wonderful gifts, after all. I probably sound like I'm out of my mind, waiting for a man who exists only in my memories. A man who, in my 21 years of life, I've never once even caught a glimpse of. That doesn't matter. because I know how much he means to me. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I will wait. I will trust the memories burned into my soul. I don't know when he'll show up, or if he even will. Maybe we'll never meet in this life. Maybe I'll wait until I've grown old and died. But should that happen, I'll continue waiting for you in my next life, and the one after that, if I have to. I'll always be waiting, no matter how long it may take, how great the obstacles that stand in my way, or what form you may assume. I'll wait as long as it takes. Another 100, another 1,000 years. So just promise you'll come back for me.
Best love story of all time. What did I tell you, man? It's insane.
Michelle.
But you already knew that by this point. Wow, we beat the game again. That was quick. 2 playthroughs down. Nice. Eat your heart out, Nier. Ah. I always love bookends, man. Begins with this music, ends with this music, begins with someone waiting, ends with someone waiting. But it's also a cycle in a way. So mayhap that cycle ought to be broken sometime. Chaki chaki. Dende? You gonna make me some Dragon Balls? Yeah, I can read hiragana and katakana, what of it? And like 50 kanji. Alice in Dissonance, I don't know what that is. Is that an engine? It's a great name, regardless. It's a good band name. It's a shame it's taken. Limited run. Novectical. Presently, Novect, I believe. That's the game. Don't worry. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? You don't have to wait any longer. Giselle. I'm here for you. No more waiting. Let the cycle be broken. Thank you all for coming along with me on this journey through my favorite narrative of all time. The greatest story ever told by humans that I've been witness to. This was the house in Fata Morgana. Something you must ruminate on to appreciate. And we sure as hell ruminated for over a year. There are memories. Memories ingrained in my soul. I remember there once stood a mansion here, in which many tragedies took place. in which great pain was suffered. Much of what happened in those walls was unspeakable, but they are events I should never have forgotten, because amidst all them was... It wouldn't be me if I didn't flub the line during a crucial scene, because amidst all the misfortune, I attained something irreplaceable. Giselle, there's so much I have to say, so much I want you to know, but I'm sure I'll have plenty of time to get to all that. So for the time being, allow me to say this. Giselle. Your smile is the light of my life. I want to spend my days with you. With that smile always at my side. And nothing to get in our way. Kung Fu fight, it sounded like she said. And that's a story. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I ask of thee, O Father, to bestow upon their souls thy blessing. Wish we could see this background in its entirety. I'm thinking of getting the Morgana butterfly tattooed on maybe my finger, my thumb. Who knows? Somewhere. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.